I'm Hal DeLuca, Director of College Counseling at St. Anselm's Abbey School. We do support and we do advocacy. Those are two very important components of our work as counselors here. By support, I mean we do things like workshops. For example, in the junior year we give 4 workshops. We do a workshop on the Common Application, which is a system that all of our students will use when they're applying to colleges. We do a workshop on resume writing. We also do a workshop on the college essay and a workshop on the college interview. In addition, at the end of the junior year, we do an interesting workshop with the boys about the college admissions process itself. Every year we invite an admissions officer from a different college to come in and conduct this. And what he or she will do is divide the boys into mini admissions offices or teams. And they'll be given actual application files of students who applied to a particular college. Of course, the names have all been removed. And the boys have the opportunity to accept, deny, or waitlist the applicant. And then in the conversation that takes place after that, they'll share their reasons why they took the action that they did. And I think that that demystifies the process for them. 2 other things that we do, and this will actually happen in the senior year. We do a transition to college workshop. And this will be at the end of the senior year, as I said, and we'll have a college admissions officer come in and talk with the boys about the kinds of things that they will expect to experience the first few weeks of college. We also bring in an officer from a bank who will talk with the boys about things like the responsible use of a credit card, how to save money as an undergraduate, that kind of, how to develop a budget, that kind of thing. Many of our young men are interested in pursuing engineering and business. And usually the students look at very, very large universities. What about the boy who really wants a small college? So one of our college forums, in fact it was our first, was on engineering and business programs within the context of a small college. Another year we did a program focused on the relevance of small colleges. What we're finding is that students are moving away from looking at small college, liberal arts colleges in particular, because there's a concern that it's not really preparing them for the world of work, that they would have to go immediately to graduate school to be marketable. And that's not really true. In talking with the small colleges, we've learned a lot about them, and small liberal arts colleges have created a lot of change so that they are connecting their students to sort of the real world. So our program was called The Collapse of the Ivory Tower, and it was really a panel of 5 small colleges coming in and talking about what liberal arts colleges are doing today to help students enter the job market right out of school. A program that we did recently was on honors programs. A number of our young men are offered opportunities for honors programs in colleges. So again, we brought in a panel to talk about honors programs. Future programs that we want to do, one in particular, we have a number of students who choose international relations, sometimes international business. So we're going to have a panel on international studies programs. And I'm particularly excited about this one because we're going to bring in a student who's currently an undergraduate studying international relations. And we're going to bring in someone from our parent community who was in diplomatic service, and the 2 of them are going to moderate the panel. We also are going to have a program on technical schools. When I first came into the office, we had one technical school come. It was Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute. We maybe had a couple of students looking. But with the increase in numbers of students looking at engineering, they're applying to more technical schools, such as Purdue, Rose-Hulman, Worcester Polytechnic Institute. So we're going to feature a program where admissions officers from technical schools can talk about what they do and why students choose them. Those will be coming up in the future. Another program that we do that is inclusive of our whole community is a program on standardized testing. We have a parent coffee in February, And the gentleman that does the program for us actually does like an SAT and PSAT prep programs for our students. And he'll talk about AP tests, the PSAT, the SAT subject tests, and also the ACT testing. And it's really a way to educate families about testing. So often we hear from parents, testing has changed since I was applying to college, and that's why I think it's necessary for them to learn about that. And then we also do something too every year that we call College Financial Aid Night. And we're happy about this because we actually have a former parent who worked at George Washington University and Johns Hopkins University in the financial aid offices. And she comes in and really breaks down the whole financial aid process so it's less intimidating for our families. We offer that every year, and that's also open to families in all the grade levels here. Another program that we do for our juniors in the beginning in the second semester of the school year is we offer a mock SAT for the students. It's of no cost to them. We have a gentleman from a testing company come in to administer the test. And for the students, it's good practice in terms of just sitting through the length of the test, also experiencing the kinds of questions that will kind of help them get ready for actually taking the SAT or the ACT. The test is graded, and then a week after they take the test, they come in the evening with their parents. The results of the test are given. And the gentleman who administered the test talks about the kinds of questions, strategies that they can use, and he also helps them determine whether they should perhaps take the SAT or take the ACT. And he will recommend resources that they can use as well to get ready for an actual testing situation. And that's another kind of support that we give our juniors.